back to my channel. I'm going to take you guys along today for a little what I eat in a day. A few months ago, or about a month ago or so, I posted a video saying that I had gone more like animal based in my diet. Oh my goodness, I've been having some really bad eczema and it's definitely getting better, and so basically I'll link that video here, but the gist of the video is I'm basically eating meat, fruit, and potatoes, and like eggs and stuff like that as well. But that's kind of the gist, so I thought I would take you guys for a little what I eat in a day. It's currently a Friday, so my rotation this semester, I have 1 day off a week, so I do 4/10s. And for May and June and like half of July, I have Fridays off, so that's kind of nice. And then I'll eventually switch and have Wednesdays off, but I'm really enjoying having a 3-day weekend, even though the 4-day work week is kind of rough because I have a really long commute. Anyways, it is, I don't know if you can tell out the window, it is 85 degrees today, or it's supposed to be 85 degrees today, so I'm super excited. But I have to study a little bit today, which is a bit of a bummer. Okay, the lighting is really dark in here, but I'm gonna make breakfast first because I wake up starving every single day without fail. Okay, so I'm gonna start with breakfast. I pretty much eat the same thing for breakfast pretty much every day. Some form of eggs and some form of fruit. So I'm gonna scramble 3 eggs. And then I'm also, because I'm super hungry, I'm going to heat up a little bit of this ground beef that we prep. It's ground beef with taco seasoning, which is the best. But I'm just going to heat this up in the microwave and eat this with my eggs. And then I already cut up some fruit. I'm going to do a Honeycrisp apple. I dropped half of it down the garbage disposal, so this is only half of a Honeycrisp apple, unfortunately. And then I'm going to do some strawberries as well. I have a few big ones that need eaten still. Strawberries are finally getting good in the Northwest. Like, obviously these strawberries don't come from the Northwest, but just overall I feel like they're finally getting good because strawberries in the winter just kind of suck. But I love strawberries. I'd put strawberries in I'd put it in my top 3 favorite fruits, I think. I'm just gonna eat the end of this. There's like 4 or 5 strawberries. Don't take any egg scrambling tips from me because I'm pretty sure this is not how you're supposed to do it, but this is how I do it. I just scramble them in the pan. I know some people scramble them in a bowl first, but this is one less dish I have to do now if I just scramble them in the pan. Good enough. Okay, scrambled eggs are done. I do feel like I can tell a difference in the yolk color between store-bought eggs and like eggs that come from my parents' chickens, and these are definitely like wider yolks. But I'm gonna do, these are like miniature avocados. I'm gonna do one of these and some salsa. Honestly, this what I eat in a day is gonna be kind of boring because I'm pretty much gonna eat the exact same thing. Well, okay, I feel like it's back to normal. I'm pretty much gonna eat the same thing for lunch. More ground beef, is like the staple of our diet. So I'm gonna do some of this avocado. I really like any homemade like pico or anything on this, but I ate my stash for the week. If you saw my last video, I showed like making a big thing of salsa, but I already ate it. Honestly, that was like days ago. So I haven't had that in a while. But I'm just gonna do some salsa on top. This is just from Costco. Honestly, I hate spice, so it's medium and it's a little hot for me. And then Jordan makes me pickled red onions. And I'm pretty sure I've raved about pickled red onions before, but they are seriously so good. I could eat them out of the jar like chips. So I'm gonna do some of those on the side. These don't last very long in our house. I will say I eat them pretty freaking quick. Okay, and here is my breakfast. A little 2-parter. So we just have ground beef, avocado, salsa with eggs underneath, pickled red onions. There's an apple under there and some strawberries. And then I'm going to drink a ton of water as well. I think that I'm going to go outside because it's so nice. I feel like it's finally almost summer. I'm going to add a little bit of salt on top of my eggs too. Hold on. So I think I'm going to eat on our patio. I don't think the sun is on the patio yet. We get like afternoon sun back there. But just to sit outside and have it be warm, so let's go outside. I always feel like I'm on vacation when I eat outside and it's warm. I'm not like in the sun yet, but just gonna sit here and read my book with Jordan's plants. It's a good breakfast. Okay, it's been a few hours since breakfast and I'm hungry again. So I'm gonna have some lunch. I'm basically just gonna try and use up some stuff that is in our fridge. I think I already said it's Friday, so it's kind of like the end of the week. So we'll go grocery shopping tomorrow or Sunday. We have some steak in the freezer that I think, I'm supposed to take that out and prep it. Okay, I'm gonna do that after I eat lunch. But I have some leftover rice and some more ground beef, and so I think I'm just gonna make like a ground beef kind of bowl. This is honestly kind of a boring lunch, but pretty like common for something that I would eat. For lunch most days to work, I just take some form of potatoes and ground beef basically. Usually sweet potatoes, but I kind of don't think we have sweet potatoes. I'm not really sure. So yeah, this is just, I just might as well eat the rest. Super basic. I'm just gonna put this in the microwave for a few seconds. Alright, this is what we're working with so far, and then I'm gonna do half of it. Oh, I dropped it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do half of a little avocado. I'm just gonna smash it and add it in. And then I'm going to do a little bit more salsa. And some salt. I add half of an avocado to like all my meals. I always try and eat like a higher fat diet. I feel like that's just what makes me feel the best and keeps me the most full. This is not the most appetizing looking meal, but here's my lunch. Yum, I'm hungry. I'll probably eat this, and then as a snack in a little bit I'll probably have some fruit and like a smoothie or something. You can't really see, but I took out a bunch of steaks for dinner. They're frozen, so I'll let them sit for a few minutes, and then I'll season them and then stick them back in the fridge until Jordan gets home tonight and he's gonna smoke them. And I think we're gonna do like corn on the cob, and I'll probably do some sweet potatoes or something in the oven, something nice and easy. But it's Friday, so I feel like we like to grill on Friday, especially if the weather's nice, and I think I said that it's nice today. So I'm probably gonna go eat this on the patio, then I think I'm gonna put my swimsuit on because the sun is finally like fully on our patio now. So I'm gonna put my swimsuit on and maybe do some questions for boards out there, or maybe read a book. I'll probably read a book. I don't want to do any more questions. Cheers. Okay, it's been a while since lunch, and I've been sitting in the sun on the patio. I'm not doing questions anymore, I won't lie, I stopped studying a long time ago. I'm reading, because I made like a video one time about like I don't remember what month it was, but I like reviewed the books that I had read. And nobody's even gonna watch this, but I just started the 9th, I think it's the 9th, Zodiac Academy, and I don't know how to feel. Like, I'm kind of mad about the whole thing, because why did this series need to be 9 books, and why do I keep reading them? I don't know. I don't even really like them. There's way too many point of views. You know, but I'm gonna read it. This book's like 1,200 pages. And if you have also read any of the Zodiac Academies, you would know a lot of nothing happened in those 1,000 pages. So, we'll see how it goes. I hope to God this is the last one. I'm not reading another one. Anyways, I don't even know if I said I was making a smoothie. I think I just started ranting about books. But I'm going to make a smoothie to sit in the sun. Even though I've been in the sun for a while. So I'm doing pineapples, mango, maybe. Oh, that's way too many freaking mangoes. Okay, hold on. And some banana. I'm going to just do like 1 banana's worth. I just had Jordan freeze these the other day, so they're not in like a plastic bag. I just have them on plate frozen. Oh my goodness. And then I'm gonna do some pineapple juice and some chia seeds. Because I think I've talked about this before, or like told somebody, I hate chia seed pudding. Like the thought of eating chia seed pudding makes me kind of want to throw up. So it's like the life hack of the freaking century to put them in your smoothie, because it blends them all up. I don't know why I can't talk today, but it blends them all up so then they don't get like that gelatinous nastiness going on. So I just put like a tablespoon in my smoothies. A little extra fiber, a little extra nutrients, but you don't have to deal with that nasty texture. This is like my go-to smoothie, I would say. I love anything like kind of tropical-y, you know. While I'm in here, before I go back outside, I'm gonna salt and season our steaks. I don't really like doing this job. It's gonna be loud, so hold on. All right. Oh, she's done. She's beautiful. I don't know why it's so dark in here again. Tasty. Oh my god. That was a freaking fail. Oh, I just wasted some. She's too thick. She didn't want to come out like liquid. This is basically like a smoothie bowl. Well, damn. She's messy, but pretty. Now I have to clean up this giant mess that I made. Cheers. My goodness. Okay. Okay, I've salted our steaks for dinner. It's a few round steaks, a few ribeye, and then I can't remember what these are, but yeah, it's just kind of like an array of different steaks that we had in the freezer. And so I've just thawed them and salted them. And then, like I said, I think we're going to smoke them when Jordan gets home. He is the grill master, not me, so I am not in charge of smoking it. I'm just a lady. I'm in charge of the sides. We watched this barbecue competition one time because Jordan loves barbecue. And it was this guy, and he was, can't even remember which one it was, but anyways, it was this guy, and he's like, I don't know how to make sides. My wife makes the sides. And I usually make all the sides, and then Jordan will grill the meat. But I'm just going to stick those back in the fridge, covered, until he gets home. A few hours later, Jordan's on his way home from work, so I'm going to start part of dinner. These are the world's freaking tiniest sweet potatoes. Look, what is this one? So I'm going to peel, apparently, a ton of these really quick, and then roast them in the oven at 400. And then I've got the steaks out coming to room temperature. I've got the grill on, and I'm going to shuck some corn because I think we're going to grill some corn too. But it's going to take me forever. Look at these. The whole bag's like that. Kind of dumb. I'll be back. While I chop these very odd sweet potatoes, I thought I would do like a little update because, like I said, a few months ago or a month ago or whatever, I made a video saying I was like changing up my diet a little bit and eating more animal-based. So I was eating like kind of carb heavy, like still healthy, like I've always been like health conscious, but I was probably eating like more carbs than I needed to. And I feel amazing. I feel like it's June now, and I think I started this in March, maybe? I wish I would like wrote down the day. But I went completely gluten-free, dairy-free, and stopped eating like kind of bread and stuff like that. And I feel great. I feel like my eczema is really why I was doing it, because if you've seen that video, I think I put pictures in and it was horrible. Like it was on the inside of my arms. My hands are where I get it the worst, and it's almost completely gone. I do feel like I have flare-ups when I'm really stressed. Like starting clinic has been a little rough, like just because it's new and scary and I'm nervous. I do feel like the majority of my eczema has gone away, and I don't really have it on my face anymore, thank God. That was terrible. It was like making my eyes swell shut, and that's when I was like, okay, I gotta change something. Like this isn't working, and I can't use a steroid like long term, you know? So overall, I'm feeling really good. Like if you think that something's going on, like something in your diet is messing with your system, messing with your body, what do you have to lose? Like cut it out. Try it. You might feel better, and if you don't, then you know, you can check that off your list, that you know that whatever you cut out is not it. So overall, feeling really good, training good. I feel like this week I was able to get back into a better routine because I don't know if I've really talked about this, but I don't think I have, but I'm a fourth year optometry student. And so our fourth year, we are not in the classroom. We're entirely in external clinics. So I'm at a hospital where we live, and I'm doing 410s, and then I have about a 2-hour commute every day. So that is a little bit rough just because I'm used to having a very minimal commute, and that definitely eats away at your day. So I feel like it took me a while to kind of get back into a routine, and I was trying to go in the gym in the mornings, but I have to be there at 7, and with an hour drive, like it just was not working in the morning. So I've just been going at night during peak hours, which has honestly been fine. Like I was really nervous about having to go at like 6 or 7, which I feel like is like peak gym hours, you know? But I haven't really had to like miss, or like if I wanted to bench, I've pretty much made it work. Like I haven't really had to wait for a bench. The only thing I do like think about before I go, or like what am I even trying to say, like plan for, is I've planned my leg days for like my days that I'm not in clinic, because I feel like the squat racks are never available and like everything is always full that way because our gym doesn't have very many squat racks. But I do kind of like going at night. I feel like I really feel the rat race, or whatever people call it, where like you get home from work and basically you have no time and you just have to get up and like go to work the next day, just because I'm working longer hours and my commute is so terrible for the next few weeks. But it's only a year, and you know, you can do anything for a year. I switch rotations every 3 months, so I only have 9 weeks left at this rotation, but so far I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, just now kind of starting to get back on my feet and get into a good routine. Alright, my sweet potatoes are done. This pan is so big, it looks like I have almost no sweet potatoes. But that was a ton of those little stupid skinny ones, so I'm going to pop them in the oven. I just coated them in olive oil with some sea salt, like coarse sea salt. Okay, next I'm going to shuck these 5 ears of corn. I always buy 5 because we each like to eat 2. And Jordan usually ends up dropping one on the ground outside. So if I buy 5, then we still each have 2. But girls' corn, you just put them like straight on the grill, I think, is like the favorite freaking thing ever. And honestly, I used to slather them up with butter, but I can't do that now because I'm not eating butter. So I've just been doing salt. Oh my god, it's still good, okay? So if you are dairy free and you're like, oh, corn on the cob is gonna stop, cover it in salt. Still tasty. Okay, I have these all over my freaking floor now. I'm just making a mess today. I think I said in the last clip that I'm reading the 9th, or is it the 8th? Frick, now I don't actually know. I'm reading the newest Zodiac Academy book. I'm only like 30 pages in, even though I've been trying to read it for like 3 hours, because it's been so long and this series is so drawn out that I can't remember what happened. I feel like there's too much going on, there's too many point of views, so I had to go back and like read the end of the 8th book, whichever one came before the last one, because I can't remember what number they're on now. Pretty sure they're on 9, so I think I had to go back and read the end of the 8th book, which I actually gave 1 star on Goodreads. And if you know me, I never give 1-star reviews ever. But I thought that book was literally the biggest waste of time and energy ever. I did not like it. I was not a fan. Which is okay. You don't have to be a fan of everything. I'm a little nervous to have Bevin on by myself. Jordan's not here yet, considering what happened the last time. So I'm not actually going to start my sweet potatoes until he gets home, but he should be home in like 5 minutes. Anyways, I think I was talking about Zodiac Academy. I'm sure you're very invested in. But I had to go back and reread the ending of the 8th one, and I'm still so confused about what's going on. So then I had to go to the internet. So I had to go to Reddit, because then there's an 8.5. And I don't even know how long that is, because I refuse to read that. So I haven't read that, but I read a summary. The summary was like 10 bullet points. So I read 10 bullet points, and then I'm like, I'm not reading this. And so I'm just going for it for the 9th book. We'll see what I freaking think. I have really low expectations for it. I didn't even really realize that it was out, like that it had been published, because it obviously was not one that I was very excited for. Alright, to make this a true summer dinner, I'm going to cut up this watermelon we have. And we have a pineapple in the fridge that needs eaten too, so I'm just going to cut up some fruits. I'm like sweating inside. We have it set up. Okay, because we live in the Northwest, right? So there's no air conditioning unless you live in a house. Like the apartments don't have air conditioning. Well, apparently if you live in like an old one like us, maybe they don't. Maybe the new ones do. Wouldn't know. So we haven't set up our air conditioning yet. And it's hot. And I'm like sweating just being inside. I also have the oven on 400 degrees, which I'm standing right next to, which definitely does not help. Alright, my watermelon is cut up. I also have a pineapple, so I'm gonna cut her up too. She smells really good. Hopefully she's tasty. The last few pineapples we've gotten have been so good. So I have high hopes for her. But let's see. Okay, Jordan's finally home from work, so I can turn the oven on without being nervous that it's gonna catch on fire. So I got the sweet potatoes going, and you're gonna put the steaks on.
Yep.
I think it's officially cooler out here than it is inside.
Definitely.
So are you smoking them or grilling them?
A little of both.
Okay.
Yeah, reverse sear method. All right.
Okay.
You put them in low temperature first, get the temperature in the middle,
Okay.
a little warmer, and then you sear it to finish it.
Okay. I thought there was a grate on the top of this.
There is, I just have taken it off.
Oh. I was like, I swear you used to put the corn on that. Look at, they all fit. Okay.
One for now,
Just
thinnest
one's
guy.
done. He's the biggest though.
but thinnest.
Okay, so one's done. Lots to go.
Just going to work. Turns out they roll off when you put them hamburger.
Look, what?
When you put them hamburger on the grill, they roll off. That's how I've dropped them every time.
So you have to put
I have to put them hot dog, yeah.
I don't understand. Wait.
What?
I don't understand. Like,
Are you recording?
yeah, I feel like
Oh.
that doesn't like go with what you're saying.
Hot dog with the grate,
Okay.
hamburger.
Against the
Against the
grate,
grate.
and that's how they fall off.
That's right.
Okay. So if you so if you put them
Take the stash inside.
with the grate, they don't fall
Yeah,
off.
that's right.
Ooh. Oh, you're gonna jump the liquid.
I got it.
Yum. The first corn is done. I'm contributing absolutely nothing to this process.
Nope.
But that is my job. I'm trying to soak up the last possible sun rays that I can. So we're sitting outside because it's actually cooler out here than it is inside.
Oh.
She looks good. Oh my gosh, it won't focus. There we go. She looks good. Cooked to perfection. Good job.
Hire me, Gordon Ramsay.
Oh my god. But she looks delicious. Alright, I'll make our plates. Dinner is served. So we got sweet potatoes, corn, and steak. They look super yummy. Good work.
Thank you.
Okay, I think that is it for this video. This is everything I ate today. The only thing I might eat is like some watermelon or something maybe after dinner for dessert. But if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.